Hi and welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So if you are ready to listen to a reading about what the upcoming week has for you, you can go ahead and find your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign if you're looking for love messages. But the timestamps will be below. All right. So other than that, I would like to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here so that you know what the spread is going to look like and that you know what I'm looking for. I am going to say that I have assigned, different meanings to the placement of each card. However, I'm also reading holistically, right? And thinking about how the cards are interacting with each other and the energies are interacting with each other, okay? I am going to say that this is intended to be a short and general reading, all right? I'm not delving too much into the past. I'm not, what I'm really asking for is just the energy for the upcoming week and what do you need to keep in mind, okay? So with the Tarot of Oppositions card here that I'm going to pull out first, it is about the energy that you're going to have to keep in mind for the week, okay? Energy that you might need to balance, that you need to make sure that you're not veering too much into, one side or the other. And that might be, taking a hold of, like not a hold of, right? But like that might be the overarching theme in your week, okay? Now, with this first card down here, I'm going to start here. And so this is like the internal realm for me, right? So, or like what I assigned it to be, which is all about you, how you are feeling within yourself, how you are, inside, just really, like where you're at, or where you're gonna be like this week. Over here we have internal, external, which I assigned to be, how you are feeling showing up to the outside world, okay? Which is different than over here I have external, internal, which is about how the external world might be affecting you on the inside, okay? And then up here, it's external energy. Oh my goodness, do I sound ridiculous? But this is energy that you have less control over, okay? More just what the world is trying to offer you or what is happening, what's coming your way that, we will still want to know about and, see how it relates to all this other energy, but that it's not really about you, right? It's like about the outside world. So I hope that made sense. If you have any questions about the reading, please feel free to let me know. In order to kind of sum it up again, all right, I'm just gonna say like within, showing up, outside effects, and coming up next, okay? And then over here is balancing energy, all right? I hope that makes sense. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, I'll see you at your reading, and I'm just gonna say it now, but I appreciate any feedback, especially as I'm trying something new, feedback about the spread, feedback about the reading. If anything resonated, comment or a like, it would just be really helpful, all right? So thank you so much, and I'll see you at your reading. Hi Aries, and welcome to this weekly reading for December 12th. However, whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages for you here. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Tarot of Oppositions to think about energy that you need to make sure you're checking this week, that you're balancing this week. And you did get the Eight of Swords, and it is shadow side up, so I'm getting the sense of stress, anxiety for sure, but I'm also getting the sense of you needing to check how much of this energy is coming from yourself. How much stress are you causing yourself? And so sorry with the High Priestess here. All right, so what do you need to reassess? What do you need to do? What do you need to think over? Because there are things that you might feel like your hands are tied on that, you can actually easily release yourself from, okay? Because that's what that Eight of Swords does sometimes. Like, it tricks us into thinking that we're tied down, but it's like, nah, you can release yourself, all right? And what I'm getting over here, sorry, the first, I don't know, like, because it's the last card that I pulled over here with the Ten of Wands, ask for support, okay? So that's, you know, this is the external energy. So from the outside, you know, part of what might help you release this is asking for support, reaching out, okay? Reaching out and figuring out like where you can release some of these burdens, who can, you know, be out there to help you. Because the 10 of Wands, you know, you might be wrapping up something, the universe might be asking you to wrap up something, and it might be this cycle of feeling, you know, about yourself, feeling frustrated, feeling trapped. All right, there might be some release happening here, just because you do have the 10, and the 10, you know, wraps up cycles and also starts new things. But really what I was, you know, getting over here is this need for you to make sure that you are you know, asking for support when needed, because the 10 of Wands can sometimes take on more struggle and more strife than they want, and, you know, won't ask for help, okay? But yeah, you know, within yourself, you know, this is the internal of internals, the High Priestess here. This need for you, I'm gonna say, you know, in this, like in this internal realm of side over here, sorry, you do have resting, right? Like resting with the Four of Swords and taking a step back and getting in touch with your feelings, right? So like, you know, with the High Priestess, the High Priestess is knowledgeable. The High Priestess goes within and has the answers within. So there's this need for you to get in touch with, you know, if you are feeling stressed out, like, you know, the answers, like, you know how to release yourself from the things that are plaguing you. You know what it is that you need to do, but are you taking a moment to take a step back and do that, okay? Because that's what you're being asked to do this week, to take a step back, sit with your thoughts, think about what's, you know, think about what the restraints actually are. You know, are they real? Are they not? You know, what's causing you stress and how you can release that. And it's like, I'm getting that the answers are gonna come, like, you know, right? Like, you know what you need to do. And at that same level, like, don't be afraid to ask for support. You know, don't be afraid to, you know, as you're processing this, kind of say, what I'm getting really with this is like, for some of you, just, you know, like, if there's some, like, let's say it's work or something, and then you're overstressed with that, and that's what's causing you anxiety, saying, hey, you know, I need help with that, right? Or I don't know, like, you're moving and you're like, oh, I'm stressed about getting movers or something, and it's like, oh, okay, I have some friends to help me or something, right? Like, I don't know, like, that kind of energy is what I'm getting, right? Like, just like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Make sure that you're resting, okay? The Four of Swords, you know, I'm getting that, like, this pain is radiating out there, like, that you're showing up in, like, a pained energy here, because, you know, this creature looks like they're in pain, but the Four of Swords can be a beautiful energy. So what I'm getting is, like, you know, definitely assess the things that are bringing you pain, assess the things that are hurting you, and think about, you know, what it is that you need to release back here. You know, but make sure that you're also getting rest, okay? Because the Four of Swords can be beautiful in the sense that it can give you the opportunity to start manifesting, to start thinking about what you want, but you're showing up in this, you know, you're allowing this anxiety to kind of carry forward into how you're showing up into the world, okay? Because this is like how you're showing up energy, all right? So definitely, this is just really a week of, I'm getting a week of taking a step back and being like, of assessing and reassessing, okay? Also, like, you have the Page of Cups, and this is more about how, like, the universe, you know, how the external factors are affecting you internally. And you have the Page of Cups, you know, you have the Page of Cups still showing up in a very loving, wanting to present something, wanting to say, hey, you know, this is my cup that I have to offer, you know, do you want this cup here, blah blah blah, I don't know. Right, sorry, I don't know why I went there. But it's like it came out reversed, okay? So maybe this need to kind of just take a step back, all right? As you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, really assessing what it is that you want, assessing what this cup that you have to offer even is, right? So like, just kind of, you know, are you going to be ready to offer that cup eventually? Yeah, right? But there is just definitely this need to release certain things before you move forward with this energy. Other than that, like, you might have, some of you might have some love coming your way, you know, because it is the Page of Cups here. But, you know, this just need to take a step back, reassess, and release yourself from the things that are holding you back, okay? And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, okay? Thank you so much, Aries. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to this reading for the upcoming week of December 12th. However, you know, whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages for you here. So I am starting off here with the Tarot of Oppositions, and this is intended to be the energy that you need to be in balance of right now. Okay, so you did get the Eight of Wands, and it did come out light side up, so I'm taking that as a good sign. I can't remember what other sign got the Eight of Wands, but you know, you might want to check your Moon, rising, Venus if you're looking for love messages. I don't know. You do you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. So, but you know, with this Eight of Wands coming light side up, I am getting this energy of like charge forward, get things done, get things going. What do you want? All right, it's an energy of moving. Okay, make sure that you're balancing that with like, you know, the message that I'm getting is, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stumble. Don't be afraid to trip over here. It's like the universe has your back right now. You know, I don't know, I'm just really getting this like, yep, you'll be careful, be mindful. I'm getting that you've been, you know, you're a Taurus, so you've been careful and mindful, and slow and steady wins the race, right? And it's like, it's okay to take that leap, whatever it is that's on your mind, okay, this week. And so let's get into the tarot, okay? Yep. For some of you, this leap might be into a creative pursuit, okay? Because you do have the Page of Wands in your, this is like the internal, right? So like within yourself, there is something that you've probably been wanting to start. The pages are starters. The pages materialize things, okay? The pages get things going. I love page energy because like I said, it's like, it doesn't matter, sorry, like thinking of this over here, it's like, it doesn't matter, you know, pages don't care about doing it perfect. They just care about getting things started, all right? So it's like this over here, don't be afraid to trip a little bit, but I'm getting that with you, like, you're not going to be tripping. You're going to be successfully jumping over those hurdles, all right? And because this page is in the Wands suit, I'm getting that this is about a creative pursuit, okay? And so if there's a creative pursuit that you've been putting off in the back burner, that you haven't been paying attention to, all right, definitely make sure that you charge forward and start, you know, at least get it started, right? Plant seeds, start materializing it, little steps, little things to get it going, okay? You know, with the Seven of Coins showing up and how you're showing up, there is this sense of frustration, but I'm getting almost like frustrations coming to an end, okay? Because the Seven of Coins, you know, it is about hard work, and maybe you've been working really hard, maybe you've been overstressed is what I'm getting, you know, but the Seven of Coins can come with some frustrations around material gains or the material world. So you might be you might have been, you know, like that might be showing, right? Like some frustration, but with it being reversed, it's like, okay, we're like, you know, you're releasing that, you're moving forward from that, you're gonna start heading into your Eight of Coins, and you know, yeah, more hard work, but at least hard work where you're like, you're starting to see the light, you're starting to see the benefits of the things that you're working hard for, okay? So there might be a little bit of frustration this week, especially if you're getting something new started, right? Like that always comes with frustrations, but nonetheless, right, it's like there's still this charging forward energy, because the Eight of Wands is the energy that you need to be in right now, okay? The Two of Swords, some of you might have decisions, some of you might have external circumstances causing you to need to make a decision, okay? I am gonna say like fire, this is fire. All right, I don't know, so really get in touch with your creativity, okay? But some of you, there might be an external circumstance that's presenting you with a decision, okay? This position could be the position, goodness, maybe some of you are getting a new position somewhere, okay? I don't know. But like at your job or something is what I meant, sorry. But like offered a new position. But for others of you, sorry, like this decision could be about this creative project that you're trying to pursue, okay? Maybe you're like, should I start it, should I not, should I whatever? But just with the fire here, I'm getting like, go for it, right? With the Eight of Wands, it's like, just try it, okay? You know, trust yourself. You know, with the Two of Swords, you know, she, like the Two of Swords, it's always depicted either like with a band over her eyes or like closed eyes and things like that. And to me, that just screams like this need for you to trust yourself that you know the decision that you need to make. Trust yourself, go within, okay? Sit with your thoughts, think about what it is that you're trying to create, but really it's like, you know, okay? Like that's the energy that I'm getting from this, okay? That you know, okay? Now this is the external of externals, okay? So these are things that you have a little less control over, okay? So I am going to say that in order to work with this energy over here, you know, like there is going to be this need for you to really embrace your creativity and charge forward with that, okay? Because the Six of Coins is about balance, but it did come out reversed, so you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced right now, okay? You might be teeter-tottering between different realms. You might be having a hard time balancing like your needs, your material world for some of you, okay? So I am gonna say, like, one, getting in touch with the creativity and charging forward with that can bring some balance to the situation. And also, don't be afraid to receive and don't be afraid to ask for help is what I'm gonna add to that, okay? So if you are feeling stressed out about something, ask for help, all right? If you feel like that, you know, there's something that you need or that you're just like unwilling to give, like, make sure that you're setting boundaries, okay? So yeah, you know, because with the Six of Coins reverse, I'm really getting this, you know, hey, it's a time to receive rather than give, okay? So, and you are, you know, nurturing and caring, you know, like you're a Taurus, right? Nurturing and caring and takes care of others, you know, but it's like, hey, be willing to accept when if others are trying to take care of you, or to say, hey, you know, like, I kind of need a little help here, all right? And it might be to get started with this project. It might be with whatever's happening, or it might just be, you know, for your, you know, self-care here, okay? All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. And go be your creative self and, you know, yeah, ask for support when you need it, but charge forward, all right? Thank you so much. Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for the week. This is for December 12th, but you know, whenever you see this, I hope that there are messages here for that week. So what I just pulled out here is from the Tarot of Oppositions, and it's intended to mean the, you know, the energy that you need to be in balance, that you need to be checking this week, okay? So you do have the Ace of Swords here, so be mindful of your communication, be mindful about how you're showing up. You have more swords over here. The Four of Swords, you have the Chariot reversed, and how you're showing up. You have the Four of Coins and how you're being like affected and things that are trying to come your way. A Queen of Coins. Wowza. All right. So definitely be mindful about how you're communicating, okay? Did this come out, this, oh my goodness, this did come out lie side up. Goodness, what's wrong with me? Yeah, no, sorry, I think that's just what it is, okay? Slow and steady. All right, make sure that you're communicating thoughtfully. Make sure that you're stopping to think about what you're saying. Make sure that you're actually processing, okay, is the word that I'm getting, all right, as you get out there and communicate, or even within yourself, okay, if this is within yourself also. So you know, the Ace energy, it is beginner energy, so you might have some things trying to get started. I'm getting like communicating with somebody, potentially a Queen of Pentacles, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All right, actually the Queen of Coins is mostly associated with Capricorn or Taurus. So nonetheless, right, like maybe you have like an earth sign trying to find you, trying to communicate with you. And you know, when you're doing that, all right, make sure that you're being mindful, you know, yeah, how you're showing up. In the Chariot over here is, the Chariot is actually, yeah, all of these are reversed over here, okay? So you might be feeling a little bit topsy-turvy is what I'm going to say. Maybe a little bit unsettled, a little bit, what am I getting? Like, I'm getting like frustrated. I'm getting like, I don't know what to do. Stifled. I don't know. Is that, yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm getting like that sort of energy here. Nonetheless, the universe is trying to offer you good, solid things, okay? The universe is coming at you with a pentacle and saying, hey, look at that, better future, take care of business, take care of yourself, take care of what you want and your needs, okay? Like they're trying to offer you that to you. That could come in the form of a person, that could come in the form of you feeling good about yourself, okay? But there is this need to stop and reflect with this Four of Swords over here, okay? You might, you know, with the immobility of the Chariot, I'm not necessarily getting that as a bad thing right now, okay? It's like eventually you will be charging forward. Eventually you will be heading toward the future that you want. But I'm getting that at least right now, at least for this week, there is this need for you to take a step back and embrace this Four of Swords energy and this Four of Coins energy. A little bit, all right? So okay, let me tell you what I'm getting, okay? So with the Four of Swords, there is this it can be a really beautiful card, in that it can be about taking a step back and reassessing, all right? Reassessing what it is that you need to do. It can also be a card of manifestation, because it is a 4. It's like a level up, right? Is it the ultimate level up? No. But 4s are you leveling up, right? Moving up, moving on to the next phase of your life, which, you know, this Ace of Swords might be bringing you as well. So but with it being reversed, what I'm really getting right now is this continued need for you to stay. I'm getting like, yeah, like, sorry, like, that's just really what I'm getting. Like, make sure that you're assessing what you want, that you're sitting with your thoughts about you know, what it is that you're trying to communicate. I'm getting this like carefulness, okay? But you are gonna come out of this energy. You are gonna be manifesting. You are gonna be leveling up, okay? Eventually the Chariot is going to turn right side up, and you're gonna charge forward. Eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm also getting assess what's been hurting you. Okay, so as you're sitting with these thoughts, think about the things that have been causing you pain. Think about the things that haven't been working, and be ready to release that, okay? Be ready to let go of that, because you do not need to bring this forward as you're leveling up, as you are moving forward, okay? So that's what this week is asking you to do, okay? Think about things that are hurting you, that you need to let go of. Sorry, and I'm really getting that with the imagery here, okay? And really think about the future that you're trying to create. It doesn't have to be, right, like full-fledged future. Okay, I'm really sorry, Gemini. I don't know what happened there, so I'm just gonna keep going. But I was on this, right, that it doesn't have to be a full-fledged plan, I think is what I was saying. Sorry about the camera mishap. So yeah, you might be going through some mishaps, okay? You might be feeling like you're going through some interruptions, but it's like, hey, you know, reassessing that, okay? And it doesn't have to be a full-fledged plan. You are just planting seeds, okay? Because that's what Ace of Swords do. It's a little seed that you're gonna nourish, that you are going to grow, okay? So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to release. Yeah, with this being over here, it's like, yeah, you're in this energy of like, oh, I've worked so hard to be here. But it's like, hey, you're going to be releasing that, okay? And that's ultimately what's going to happen, that as you release that, you're going to have this whole new, these new opportunities waiting for you. So right now, this week, it's a time to think about what you want. It's a time to plant seeds, okay? All right, and slow release, okay? All right, thank you so much, Gemini. Sorry about the little break there, but, you know, go think and start manifesting your future. Hi, Cancer, and welcome to this weekly reading. It is for December 12th, but whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages for you here. So this first card that I'm pulling out is energy that you need to keep in check this week, okay? And like, you know, that you need to make sure that you're balancing, sort of as a guiding energy here. Now you did get the 5 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so sorry, like hella cards just try to pop up. I think that's just, you know, messages coming your way. I don't know, we'll see. For some of you it might be challenging messages. For some of you it might be fighting words. I don't know, we'll get into the tarot right now, but there's definitely this need for you to be mindful about, I'm getting the word like choosing your battles, okay? But definitely balancing that with standing up for yourself, all right? So wow, and look at that, here you are showing up in your reading, and oh goodness golly. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, this balancing could be romantic, all right? Just because you do have the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 2 of Cups here, all right? So I'm gonna say, you know, for some of you, it might be like about talking things out with a partner. For some of you, it might be about reconciliation, all right? Because the 6 of Cups can bring reconciliation, reconvening, you know, like you are, this is how you're showing up. So it's like you're willing to talk things out, okay? And the 5 of Wands did come out light side up. So I'm gonna say that, you know, it's just more about making sure that, you know, the way that you're communicating isn't coming out as unnecessary fighting, okay? Like that doesn't mean to dismiss your needs, okay? Like there might be some challenges in how you're communicating and things like that, but it's just like, okay, you can stand your ground, right? And say, hey, this is what I have to offer. Hey, this is kind of what I want to work out. This is what I want to do. And still, you know, stand your ground, say what you need, right? And not be, you know, like in defense, you know, fighting just for the sake of fighting mode, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, make sure that, you know, when you're presenting this offer and what it is that you want, that you're being really mindful about how you're communicating. Okay, that's what I'm going to say about that. So and stand in your power. All right. So all right, yeah, with the sun reversed here, and this is your internal hey, like the sun is trying to shine. The sun is never a bad card. I'm just gonna say that. You know, so even if it's coming out reversed, it's like, you know, there might be things that you're trying to shed a light on, okay? And that could be some of this, you know, the challenging energy with all this beautiful energy over here. You know, it's like you're trying to achieve this Two of Cups, and the universe is trying to give you this Two of Cups. I'm just gonna say, okay? Like the universe is saying, hey, this is external energy. So what's coming your way? Once again, reconciliation, partnership, union, all right? Like good things, you know? Is like whatever it is that you're trying to offer with the Six of Cups over here, it's gonna be accepted. All right, like keep being in your power and your loving self, you know, and keep being in this energy of, you know, showing, you know, who you really are, because the sun is gonna shine. What I'm getting, sorry, I'm gonna back up to this sun reversed over here, because when the sun comes out reversed, sometimes it's just about the need to kind of take a chill pill, get in touch with your inner child, be a little bit more playful. Okay, so make sure that you're making time to play. Maybe some of this reconciliation energy over here, or this offer that you are trying to make, sorry, I'm just getting straight up love vibes. Okay, but you know, some of this you know, what you're trying to offer, it should include some playtime, it should include some fun time, it should include some downtime, okay, if anything. All right, so make sure that you are, yeah, I'm just gonna say, you know, communicating the love that you want. Remember, the queens are doers, all right? Queens get things done. So yeah, you know, this is, you know, so this is like the internal external but you know, like, you know, whatever is happening, it's gonna make you feel good. Okay, like this kind of getting back, this getting, you know, as you stand in your power, as you vocalize your needs, as you are proposing these fun things and whatever, like you're gonna be feeling good about yourself. Okay, you're gonna get your Two of Cups, you're gonna get this reconciliation. Well, yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Honestly, this is like a beautiful reading. And honestly, I'm going to leave the sun this way just as a reminder that what you really need to do this week is make some time to play, okay? This week, make some time to have some fun, to do things just for the sake of it. Bring someone along with you, all right? Just because you have like two figures, all right? So make sure that you are... you know, bring someone with you if it's that person, you know, because this feels very lovey, you know, like bring them along in this exploration of new ventures and like new creative things to do. Okay, so communicate your love, get out there, have fun, Cancer. All right, good luck. Hi Leo, and welcome to this weekly reading. It is for December 12th, but whenever you find it, I hope that there are messages for you here. All right, King of Wands. Is that your... No, that's Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you are being asked to... Oh, so sorry. What I pulled up here from the Tarot of Oppositions is the energy that you need to be balancing this week, okay? So it is still fire energy, so, you know, being in your power, making sure that you're using your power wisely is what I'm gonna say, okay? Make sure that you're checking how you're coming off. You know, like how intense are you coming off for some of you? All right, just because I'm, you know, with this need to balance, right? I love that it came light side up. That means that, you know, you're surely doing a good job. But because it is the energy that you need to balance, there is this, you know, need to make sure that, you know, hey, okay, like, are you coming, you know, make sure that you're not coming off as greedy, as manipulative, that you're not coming off as overbearing, right? That you're moving forward with, you know, yes, passion, and also care, and also, you know, wisdom, okay? So that is that energy there. It feels beautiful, all right, to be honest. Now, within yourself, you do have the moon coming up here. You have the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, wow, okay. So, as you kind of embrace this power, as you embrace this moving forward with grace and beauty and passion and creativity, the universe wants to offer you something, okay? Like, this is the external realm. So, this is the realm of, like, things that you have no control over, that are just like coming your way, okay, or that you have less control over. So what is that? The Wheel of Fortune upright. Good luck, okay? You have things coming your way now. Is that gonna come easy? Probably not. I'm gonna say that I do see the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups reversed here. And then you have the moon, okay? So this need for you to get in touch with your feelings, get in touch with your emotions. I'm getting this revelation of feelings, okay? Because like in this internal realm is like, are you hiding? How much are you hiding feelings? Are you hiding your feelings from yourselves? Maybe it's about a revelation toward yourself. Maybe it's about putting yourself out there with this Two of Cups reversed over here, because this is how you're showing up. So I'm getting that you're showing up a little bit apprehensive, maybe a little bit unwilling to share your cup of love here. So, put yourself out there, right? Put your emotions out there. Be willing to share the love that you're trying to get, because you're showing up as a bit what's the word? Withholding. There you go. That's the word that I was feeling. Okay. Withholding. Okay. So, and also with this Four of Cups over here, and how it's affecting you, like there might be things happening externally outside of you that are causing you, right, to show up this way. Okay. Like it's not like that's just how you are, is what I'm getting. It's like, okay, you need to assess how you're feeling about things, really stand in your power, share what you want, share what you got. I'm gonna flip that right side up, because I think you can have a beautiful Two of Cups here, okay, if we do some of the work over here, right? But yeah, with the Four of Cups over here, it's like maybe something happened that is causing you to feel, I don't know, maybe like a little rejected, a little dejected, a little bit dissatisfied with what's happening. But with it coming out reverse, I'm getting that you're actually coming out of this energy, that you're going to start accepting, that you're going to start kind of seeing what's out there. You're going to be like, oh, wow, look at all these things the world has to offer me. And then you're going to start receiving that, okay? So I'm actually not seeing the Four of Cups reversed as a complete, failure, right? It's all like working with all these energies and the things that don't make us feel good, assessing our feelings, right? Like that can actually be a power move, and it can actually cause, right? Like, because the world is trying to give you the Wheel of Fortune upright right here. So it's trying to say, hey, like we're trying to offer you good things, okay? So are you ready to accept that? And with the Four of Cups coming out reversed, I am very much getting that you're about ready to accept that, okay? You might need a little bit of introspection this week, just a little bit about, a little bit of thinking about, how you're feeling, so that when you're moving forward in this King of Wands energy that wants to, move forward and act and offer this cup of love, and that's ready to accept what's happening and the good things that the world has to offer, that you're doing so, with thought and with nurture and with care, all right? But other than that, like after this period of introspection, wonderful things coming your way, okay? So this looks pretty good for you, Leo, right now, okay? So thank you so much, and good luck with all this goodness coming your way. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for the week of December 12th. But whenever you see this reading, I hope that there are messages for you in here. So this card that I'm pulling out here first is a card to think about the energy that you need to kind of keep in check this week, all right? Or that you need to, sort of balance, really, okay? So you do have the Nine of Swords, and it did come out shadow side up. So some of you might be feeling very stressed, very anxious. You might be having some sleepless nights, okay? Very in your thoughts is what I'm getting, very it feels very Virgo-esque. So what I'm gonna say with this this Nine of Swords over here, and then and like what you need to balance is using those thoughts to ultimately think about what you want, right? Like transforming the things that are causing you pain, transforming the things that are causing you anxiety, in order to learn about yourself and learn about what it is that you want and that you need, right? Because the nine is, it's very about yourself. So like sometimes it's like this, you're doing it to yourself energy. So make sure that you're not causing yourself more anxiety, anguish, I don't know, anguish, anxiety, more stress than you need, okay? And so use these thoughts. If you're feeling a certain way, it's like, okay, I'm feeling this way. So where is that coming from? Okay, what can I do with that? Like, what does that tell me about me? What does that tell me about what I need? Okay, so definitely get in touch with those pesky thoughts. It's not about diminishing them. It's not about repressing them. It's not about shoving them like in the closet and forgetting about them, right? It's really about working with them and thinking about, okay, I'm feeling this way. So how am I going to make this, you know, how am I going to allow this to be a learning opportunity so that I can figure out what I want? Allow it to enlighten you. Allow these feelings to enlighten you, okay? And so within yourself, you might, back to this, you know, some of this anxiety might be coming from this need to, I don't know, maybe like you might have some decision making that you need to do. But for some of you, what I'm getting is like this need to kind of take a step back from your day to day and go and explore, go and adventure, go and get some things, you know, go and find some new things to do is what I'm getting, okay? You know, with the Hermit being over here, this seems kind of, right, like oppositional, but is the Hermit? I believe the Hermit's Virgo energy. So what I'm going to say about that one is that one, being your power, okay? And you being in your power is coming your way, okay? Yeah, the Hermit's Virgo energy. So yeah, you being in your power, you're showing up in your reading. That's awesome. Sorry, I love that because that means that you're going to be in your power. The universe is kind of saying, hey, you're going to come out stronger, okay? Remember that, all right? So for some of you, this, you know, it seems kind of like, hey, go out and explore, but then there's like need to kind of be within yourself. But for some of you, what I'm getting is like, getting out to explore in order to shed light on situations, okay? Maybe you need to get out there, go on an actual day trip, go on a like mini vacation if you can, or just step out of wherever it is that you are, you know, for a couple of minutes so that you can get new perspective, so that you can shed light on these situations, right? Which goes back to this Nine of Swords energy over here, where it's like, okay, you know, these bad things happen, or these things are causing me anguish. Okay, how am I going to work with them? How am I going to rethink that? How am I actually going to process that so that I can move forward, okay? I'm also getting this need for you to get in touch with a creative pursuit, okay? And you see that over here with the Knight of Wands. You know, and I'm just gonna take it very like that, okay? Like, get in touch with something creative, okay? That might be part of what's gonna help you get out of this rut. I'm getting like some sense of a rut here, okay? So yeah, and you have Wands and Wands over here. So get in touch internally, right? Like with your passions. What do you want? What's gonna bring you some joy? What can you do for fun? Just for fun, okay? Because you are coming off in the Six of Coins unbalanced energy, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is great. You know, like it can bring balance. It brings, you know, like, okay, when is it a time to give? When is it a time to receive? And right now, homie, it's a time to receive, okay? That is really what I'm getting with that. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Do things just for fun. Do things that spark you, that make you feel good, all right? Because that's, you know, that's what this week needs from you, okay? Because especially if you're feeling really anxious, the way to really a way to combat that is to find something that brings you joy, that sparks you, okay? So get in touch with that, okay? What makes you feel creative? What is something that you can do that might, you know, make you feel good? And it doesn't have to be, I'm not getting this like get out there and party sort of thing. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm getting that this is gonna be very internal. Like, it's gonna be a week where you are really doing things for yourself, okay? That you're gonna be worried about you and your needs. You're receiving, you're like, you know, worried about taking care of yourself, you know, and this might be like, you know, just like an example, right? Like finding something to, you know, finding a coloring book that, you know, makes you feel good, or starting like a little side project. I don't know, going on a run, right? Like whatever it is that makes you, just like feel like you're taking care of your needs, all right? So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much, Virgo, all right? And get out there and take care of yourself. Hi, Libra, and welcome to this weekly reading. So this is for December 12th. However, whenever you see this, you know, you can just take it as for the upcoming week. I hope there's messages for you there. So this first card that I pulled out here is from the Tarot of Oppositions, and it's intended to be, you know, the energy that you need to be in balance this week. You know, what do you need to keep an eye out for, or keep in check, really? So you do have the moon, okay? So be mindful about your feelings. Be mindful about how your feelings are showing up. Be mindful that you're checking your feelings. I'm getting both in the sense of within yourself and how you are showing up with others, okay? So, wow, all right. So, yeah, all right. Feelings. Keep in touch with them. All right, that's what I'm gonna say for that part. So now, like within yourself, you do have the Knight of Coins here reversed. So you might be feeling a little stagnant. You might be feeling a little, I don't know. Like I'm getting like that there's something that you're not moving forward from, and I'm getting that also with this Six of Swords over here, but the Knight of Swords, so it's like this ambivalence of like wanting to move forward and wanting to charge into what's coming up next, but also getting some resistance over here, okay? So you definitely need to sit with yourself. Actually, what I'm gonna say is I think you need to like process within yourself and then actually talk it out. So you might need to get out there, collaborate with others, talk to people. Some of you might be in the process of that, but like get in touch with your feelings, share that with others, get some new perspectives on the situation, okay? And so figure out, you know, what it is that you want. Maybe you need some insight. Maybe you need different perspectives. It's not like you have to accept what other people are telling you or the advice that people are giving you, but this might actually help you have a deeper understanding of, you know, maybe even why are you holding back? Or, you know, why do you want to move forward? Are you ready to move forward? Okay. But I am getting, you know, this is the external energy. Like you are moving on from things. Like this is going to be a week of you leaving behind things that don't serve you, especially as you get acquainted with your feelings here. You know, like, you know, they're leaving behind the choppy waters in order to go find the green, right? To find their future. And it's like you're saying, you know what, like you're starting to recognize, like, why am I stuck? Why am I, you know, why do I keep looking back? And that's what the universe is trying to offer you right now, right? Like a new opportunity, an ability to move forward, and an ability to find greener pastures somewhere else, okay? So you are, you know, and it might be actually external circumstances that are just causing you to charge forward. I am going to say, you know, with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords, it's really funny because you have the fastest, I'm going to, here, I hope you can see that okay. But you have the fastest knight in the deck here, in direct opposition to the slowest knight in the deck, okay? Now, yeah, so whatever it is that you've been feeling stuck, like there's just this need to balance this energy, I guess, in true Libra fashion, but yeah, like because like part of you wants to move on, like you're ready to charge forward. This is, you know, how the future is affecting you. So it's like these propositions, these things that the universe is trying to offer you, it's like you're seeing that, you're recognizing that, you're kind of saying, okay, yep, I want to charge forward toward that. But there is something within you that you need to access through your feelings that is keeping you from making this full-on leap, this decision to actually move forward, okay? So definitely getting in touch with what you want and getting in touch with why you might be feeling some resistance is going to be imperative to your ability to move forward and charge forward to get you know, to get what you want here, okay? Because like you do have opportunities trying to show up here for you, all right? So talk it out, talk to some friends. I'm gonna pull an extra card. I don't know, I'm not doing this for everybody, but I'm gonna pull an extra card from my little self-care deck and see what happens, okay? All right, so we have, how many cards do we have here? I hope it's not too many. Yep. Sorry. We have basic needs and then we have move, okay? So and with move, I'm getting like literal move, okay? So like get going, stop being still, like stop taking it slow. Okay, it's like, that's the thing, if you've been kind of in a, which no, that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that you have been kind of in this like slower energy, and it's just like, okay, start working with those feelings. Maybe you've been sitting in your feelings, maybe you've been sitting in your plans, right? Because this is coins, pentacles. Maybe you were thinking about your material world here. So it's like, okay, how can I actually actualize them? What do I actually need to do to get out there, okay? For those of you that this isn't about, like, you know, that it's just about like your circumstances, it doesn't have, it could be about a person, it could be just about, you know, the next step that you're trying to achieve in this energy, in your journey, right? But definitely move, okay? Make some movement, make some actual, you know, when you're sitting with your feelings, it's not just about like sitting and crying, okay? It's about like, okay, let me process this, let me think about it, okay? Let me actually maybe even communicate this for some of you, okay? So that you can help you process. That's what I'm getting, that communicating is what's going to help you have a deeper understanding, all right, so that you can finally like move on, okay? And I am just gonna say, oh yep, sorry, because what I saw here was like ask for support. So yeah, ask for support, okay? Make sure that you're in touch with your basic needs, and I'm just gonna leave it there, okay? So yes, get in touch with your feelings, all right? Because yeah, like that's what this week is asking you to do, okay? Get in touch with your feelings and what you want, so that you can, you know, make this leap, all right? All right, thank you so much, Libra. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for December 12th, but you know, whenever you see this, I hope there are messages for you here. All right, so you do have the 8 of Wands as the energy that you're being asked to, you know, kind of balance, keep in check this week. And it did come out shadow side up, so I'm going to say be really mindful about how you're moving forward. Be really mindful about how you're communicating with others. Maybe you're feeling anxious and ready to move on and ready to go forward, and it's like, okay, just do it carefully, okay? Do it do it mindfully, you know, like here, let me pull these cards up and then I'll get into that. Okay, wow. So you do have the 4 of Cups in your internal side, the High Priestess as far as how you're showing up, the Moon is in what's coming your way, and then the 2 of Cups over here as how you are feeling, you know, like the effects that, you know, this external side is having on you. Actually, I'm so glad that I pulled these cards out first, because they clarify this energy over here. Because okay, so I'm gonna go back to what I said, right? Is that I said I was gonna go on this, so I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more. So you know, with the 8 of Wands over here, right, like shadow side up, you have this person tripping over the fence, right, like not being careful, not being mindful, versus successfully jumping over. Okay, so if there's something, some hurdles, I'm getting for some of you that this might be partnership related, okay, like, you know. But wow, yeah, like, you know, but it's like you want to move forward, okay? Like, so with this 4 of Cups coming out reversed, it's like maybe you found something, maybe you were like looking out there, you know, because the 4 of Cups is very, you know, it's tired, it doesn't really want anything, it's rejecting something. But with it coming out reversed, I'm getting the sense that maybe you found something that you actually want, or you're trying to get out of this energy of feeling desolate and feeling like, what's the word? I'm just getting like, like frustrated, right? So it's like, but it's like you're trying to get out of that. You want to get out of that. And you are kind of being asked to get out of that with this 8 of Wands. You are being asked to charge forward. You're just being asked to do so carefully. Because with the High Priestess and the Moon here, there are so many things hidden happening, okay? Like the hiddenness is coming out from you. Like you are coming out as, you know, maybe silent. Maybe you're not, you know, just with the imagery here, I'm getting like maybe you haven't been expressing your emotions as much, you know, like she's covering her mouth. The Moon is very like standing out to me right now. And this is how you're showing up. So you're showing up wonderful and mystical and, you know, like a, you know, I'm getting, I don't know, like you're showing up great, right? And you're very Scorpio energy, even though, what is the High Priestess? I don't know. Anyway, but the point is that you're still showing up as secretive, okay? So like whoever you might be, kind of around, you know, with this 2 of Cups over here, all right, reverse, it could be very love related, all right? So, and the 4 of Cups over here, okay? Because there's just so much water. Yeah, pretty much everything right here is water, other than like the 8 of Wands being fire, okay? So it could be about a relationship, or it could just be about how you're relating to others, but you're not really showing your emotions as much. And same with over here, the Moon being on this side. What I'm getting is that, you know, because this is the external energy, so just kind of like what's coming up your way, and you have the Moon, so more secrets, more hiddenness, more hiding. So it's like that's why you want to talk. I'm getting that's why you want to move forward and share some of these, you know, feelings, or share some of these thoughts. But I'm getting like this struggle in communication between you and others, okay? Some secrets may be revealed. Some things might be surfacing to the light with the moon being over here. Somebody might be wanting to express their feelings to you, especially, you know, with the Two of Cups being here. But I am getting the sense of struggle, okay? So just be mindful, okay? Remember that this isn't like, this is what's going to happen. This is like, okay, if these energies are arising, then we get to work with them. We get to maneuver them. We get to actually, you know, do High Priestess magic and transform them, all right? So I don't know, I felt the need to say that. But yeah, you know, because with the Two of Cups, like I said, I'm getting, you know, some of you, maybe this is someone on your mind. This is someone that you're trying to work things out with, but it seems like both of you are just in this, not really sharing your feelings, or maybe being clumsy about how you're sharing your feelings. So maybe you need to take a step back, go within, all right, before you proceed. You know, the High Priestess goes within and things like that, but then eventually you do want to come out of that silent energy, if that makes sense, okay? So this week, be mindful, all right? Yes, you're reflecting, and as you come out, do so carefully, okay? I don't know, I'm gonna turn this side up as I say goodbye. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to this weekly reading. So this is for December 12th, but you know, whenever you see it, I hope there are messages for you here, okay? So you do have the Three of Cups as the energy that you need to balance this week. So some of you might be out there socializing, maybe celebrating your birthdays, I don't know. But make sure that you're not overindulging, okay? Make sure that you're not draining yourself. Make sure that you're actually, you know, surrounding yourself with people that are going to make you feel good, okay? That's some of that energy that this card is telling me here, okay? Oh, wow. So you do have the Star. Are you feeling good? I hope you're feeling good. And then you have the Nine of Coins, Three of Cups reversed over here, and Seven of Swords. All right. Wow. So, yep. Okay, that's socializing aspect, definitely. Okay, I think, honestly, I feel like this just reiterates everything that I was saying over here. Because you do have the Star. This is the internal of internal. So maybe you are feeling good. I hope that you are feeling good. All right. You know, maybe you're feeling like you're leveling up. Maybe you're feeling like you're getting what you wanted. Maybe you're recognizing your worth is what I'm getting, you know, for some of you. Because this is like how you're feeling like within, right? Like deeply within for me. Like this is what I assigned it to be. And I am reading holistically, you know, but I'm going to say that, you know, however, you are showing up in this Nine of Coins reversed over here. So with the Nine of Coins, you have somebody who's worked really hard, and I'm getting that you've worked really hard to feel this good. So, but you know, maybe you're showing up a little bit frustrated, a little bit tired. Are you recognizing your amazingness is what I'm going to say. And you want to make sure that you are careful about who you are being surrounded by. Same with this, you know, because that's the energy that you need to balance. But the Three of Cups came up again over here, and this is how your external, like how your external side is like affecting you, right? So that's what I intended here. So, you know, with the Three of Cups being reversed, it's like, have you been, I don't know, maybe socializing too much, partying too much? Have you been okay, sorry, because like the Seven of Swords is also screaming at me back here, and it's like, has there been fighting wars with people? Have you, I don't know, there might be, honestly, I'm sorry, like I don't like giving like negative readings and things, you know, like too negative, but I gotta read the cards how they pop up, okay? So for some of you, there might be somebody showing their true colors with the Seven of Swords here that might be making you feel not good about your social circle, okay? So maybe some falling out, or maybe just some revelations about, you know, who you're hanging out with. So just kind of be careful, you know, keep an eye out open. You know, the Seven of Swords isn't always terrible, but this isn't the external energy, so things that you have less control over, all right? So like that was my intention when I set this up. So, you know, just be careful about who you're surrounding with yourself around. So, oh my gosh, goodness, why am I struggling? Make sure that you're communicating clearly. Make sure that, you know, because that might be some of the drama that could be, you know, happening over here. Make sure that you are, I'm going to say, like, pay attention to people's actions, you know. How are they showing up, but how are they really acting? I don't know. I'm really getting that with this imagery here. So, you know, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? Because, you know, like, remember that, you know, you've worked hard to feel good. You've worked hard for what you have. You should be reaping the rewards of everything that you've worked so hard for. So don't let other people make you feel otherwise, if that makes sense, okay? So yeah, I mean, that's really what I have, you know, for this. I know this is gonna be, it feels a little shorter than some of the other ones. So you know what, I'm gonna pull you an extra card here from my little self-care thing. If it'll come out. Is that too many? That might be too many, but we'll see what popped up. Okay, hydrate. Yep, take care of yourself. It's funny. Yeah, sorry, that's funny because you got another Three of Cups card over here with the socializing, and then look around. Okay, no, I get it. All right, so look around for who you're socializing with, okay? Like, that's really what I'm getting. I'm gonna say, yeah, it might be really about just like checking who your real friends are, okay? So if somebody reveals to be somebody that you don't trust, okay, you know, and make sure that you are like, I don't know the word, safely here, and then looking around, okay? Like, don't dismiss people's actions toward you, okay? Make sure that you are keeping your good friends close, okay? And no, not your enemies closer. Fuck them. Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but yeah. All right, just like, you know, release who doesn't serve you. Release, look around, make sure you're paying attention, okay? Just be careful, okay? So hang out with the people that make you feel good, okay? That's that balancing energy over here. All right, thank you so much, Sagittarius. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to this reading for the upcoming week. So this is for December 12th, but whenever you see this, wow, sorry, whenever you see this reading, I hope there's messages for you here. So you do have the Tower as the energy that you need to balance here. I'm sorry, I know the Tower can be a bit of a daunting energy, so you might have a bit of a hectic week coming up, okay? But, you know, because this is the energy that you need to balance, there is this need for you to think about the new opportunities, okay? So think about, what is it, sorry, like, what is it that, you know, as you're releasing, as this destruction is happening, as, you know, maybe you feel like your world is falling apart, maybe you feel like in a lot of chaos right now, but, you know, really thinking about, hey, if I get to burn this tower down, what do I get in return? You know, that's what you need to balance. What can you actually, what come-ups can come from this? How can I rebuild better? How can I make sure that, you know, okay, now that these things have been left behind, now that these things have been destroyed, you know, what does my future look like now? You know, because it's an opportunity ultimately. And I know, I'm not saying that, you know, it's not going to be painful, or that it's not going to be, you know, it's all going to be, yeah, good opportunities. I know, I you know, I've been through some towers in my life, and I've always hated hearing that, but, you know, it's the truth. It's like, you do get to rebuild now in the way that you want, okay? So there's definitely some healing. There's definitely some pain that you are, yeah, that you might be experiencing right now. Some transformation, you know, some reassessment, I am gonna say, you know, because this is like the within you. You might be shutting other people out. You might be, you know, trying to stay away from the drama, just with, you know, she's shutting out like the outside and the thunder and everything. And so you might be kind of cutting, I'm also getting like cutting ties. Maybe some of this energy of what you need to release might be cutting communication ties, because you do have, you know, right here, she's, you know, cutting off some of the feathers, and it's just really making me think of cutting communication, okay? So some of you might be, you know, leaving old friends behind, or leaving enemies behind, or leaving people whose energy just doesn't vibe with yours behind, okay? What I am going to say is that, you know, as you are in this very within you energy and assessing what it is that you are doing, make sure that you are not how to say, it's like, are you doing it to yourself? You know, I know that that sounds really terrible, but make sure that you're not adding more pain to the situation, okay? Make sure that you are not dwelling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I know, you know, like, definitely, you know, make some time to cry, make some time to process whatever it is that you need to do, because you are showing up strong, okay? You are showing up in King of Coins energy, and that is well, I guess that's Virgo energy. Nonetheless, like, you're still showing up very strong. You're still showing up like you have it together. You're still being willing to give and receive. Make sure that that's not draining you, you know, but like at least to the outside world, you are showing up strong. So that's, take that however, whatever it means to you, you know, but like remember to bring that strength into your inner world. Actually, you know what I'm going to say about this? You might need to actually reel it in a little bit as far as, are you too concerned about showing up as strong that you're not accepting help, okay? Because with the 10 of Wands and the star over here, what I'm getting is, and this needing to show up as strong is like, maybe as you're going through this, struggle, back here, you're not really willing to ask for support, or you're too worried about how you're showing up that you're not asking for help. Maybe that's why you're resisting some of this Tower moment. I'm getting, because I'm getting some resistance from that. And then with the star being in reverse is you not recognizing that, you're not recognizing your gifts. You're not recognizing what you have to offer, with the stars, like this feelings of unworthiness, okay? So definitely make sure that you're assessing that and recognize your power, recognize how strong you actually are, so that that can help you move forward. Remember that asking for support does not make you weak. It actually makes you stronger. Learning to recognize your resources and what's out there is actually strength, and I say that because the 10 of Wands did come out reversed over here. So there's just this, I just feel the need to remind, and because you're a Capricorn, this need to remind you that you do not have to take care of things by yourself all the time, okay? Because there's opportunities, right? Like this opportunity to rebuild right now. You might be in the hectic part of a transformation, but ultimately a new beginning is going to come, but that's going to come from healing, absolutely recognizing, the 3 of Swords and the things that you need to release, from you recognizing your worth and recognizing that, that you are worthy of what the universe is trying to offer you, because the universe is trying to grant you a wish over here. Right, but if you're not reaching out and you're too worried about how you're coming out, then that's not going to manifest here. So definitely make sure that you are asking for support when needed, okay? Yeah, good luck. Good luck. It feels like a little bit of a stressful week, but remember that better days are coming, okay? The universe is trying to have your back here, okay? All right, thank you so much, Capricorn. Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading about the upcoming week. So this is going to be put out for December 12th, the week of December 12th, okay? But whenever you find this reading, I hope there are messages for you there, all right? So with the Tarot of Oppositions, the card that I pulled out is to think about the energy that you need to be balancing this week. You did get the 2 of Swords, shadow side up, which is kind of telling me you might be facing some, decision making. You might be feeling a little bit stuck. Are you dwelling in the past? Some of you might be feeling like you are being forced to make changes that you are not quite ready to make. Just yeah, and maybe like kind of taking a step back and reassessing, but because this is the energy that you're being asked to balance, is like, think about, hey, how, what does it, I don't know, the decisions that you need to make, right? But what are the positives of making this decision? If I can decide on this, how is that going to bring illumination to my life, right? Like, how can I actually get out of this energy of I'm getting like kind of despair here and like this unwillingness to move on, whereas thinking about, hey, what are the actual possibilities? Like, what can I actually change? How can these changes that I'm being asked to make that maybe I don't quite feel ready for, how can these changes actually, bring me better days? And so that's kind of the energy that you need to balance here. But what you have, I guess I'm going to start with the external, because you do have a new beginning, a new journey waiting for you, okay? So this is the external side, so things that you have less control over here, and this is, the full, which is, come on, new beginnings, right? Like there's a new journey asking for your attention. Maybe there's something, maybe that's this decision energy over here. There's something that you want to start and the universe is trying to offer it to you. It's kind of saying, all right, you know, so okay, sorry, so like the message that I got here was, you know, because even over here in the light side up, you know, she's wearing a band over her eyes, which the Two of Swords, I believe, usually wears anyway. But there's this sense of like really trusting yourself, really trusting your feelings, really trusting your emotions, with the moon being present here as well. There's just this real need for you to trust yourself right and now, okay? Because the universe wants to give you a new beginning. Now, within yourself, you might be feeling imbalanced. Once again, you know, the Four of Coins, you know, I'm going to tell you, you know, it's like a leveling up card. And with it coming out reversed, I'm getting this need to release. There's something that you need to release. You might be feeling a little bit afraid of letting go of what you've worked so hard for, right? Because that's Four of Coins energy. It's like, it's, you know, it's like hiding and hoarding and being unwilling to put yourself out there, because you're like, I've worked so hard to get here. How can I give this all up? But remember that this is just the first leveling up. There's more leveling ups waiting for you. This is just like the first step of your journey. There's bigger, better things waiting for you out there. So, you know, there's this need for you to release that and to really sit with your thoughts about what it is that's not working, what it is that you need to release in this moment, okay? And so Three of Coins, with the Three of Coins, so this is how you're showing up, and this is with the Three of Coins. It's, you know, the ultimate collaborative energy. With it being reversed is saying, hey, maybe you haven't been, you know, putting your ideas out there. Maybe you've been a little bit more secluded, unwilling to collaborate with others. So you're showing up as uncollaborative and unwilling to maybe listen to other perspectives. And this is saying, hey, you know, get out there, collaborate, talk to other people about this decision making, talk to other people about this thing that you're trying to get started, talk to other people about the things that you're afraid to release, and that might bring you some new perspectives, okay? So make sure that you are not shutting yourself down and shutting others out, if that makes sense. So yeah. Oh yeah, so for this, this is kind of like how the outside is affecting you. Once again, like you might actually have somebody trying to communicate with you, and they're coming, they might be coming hella slow with the Knight of Coins being here, because the Knight of Coins, it's the slowest knight in the deck. But remember that the Knight of Coins comes with tangible offerings. The Knight of Coins has things for you, and you know, like real material gains, right? Like actual things that are going to help you move forward, maybe help you get out in this journey. So that's why this needs to collaborate, because you might find some resources out there that are going to help you make this decision and figure out what it is that you need to do to move on. You know, other than that, I am getting that you are feeling stifled. There are external circumstances here that are making you feel a little stuck or unwilling to move forward, and you keep, you know, looking back to the past. I'm getting this, you know, over here, and this, you know, just kind of looking back to the past. But it's like, no, it's time to move on. It's time to move forward, okay? So yeah, get out there, talk to people, make sure that you're willing to take some risks, you know, calculated risks. Obviously, I wouldn't say, you know, like go and gamble it all, right? But that's where that collaboration might come in, because you might get some positive feedback or insight about how to move forward in some actual tangible ways about like how you can make this move in a more calculated way. All right, so thank you so much, Aquarius, for being here, and good luck this week with all these gifts that the universe is trying to give you. Hi Pisces, and welcome to this reading for the upcoming week. All right, I am putting this out for the week of December 12th. But whenever you see this, I hope that there are messages for you here. All right, so with this Tarot of Oppositions, what I'm doing here is picking out a card to think about the energy that you need to be in balance, that needs to be balanced this week. Okay, so like what's going to be guiding pretty much everything else. You did get the Nine of Pentacles, light side up too, which I love. So the Nine of Pentacles, it is just a great a great card to show, you know, balance, you taking care of yourself, you taking care of your needs, you taking care of, you know, your sustenance, your world. Like, you know, the Nine of Pentacles takes care of themselves and, you know, knows when you have enough to offer. I am gonna say, you know, because this Nine of Pentacles shows two figures, which isn't typical and a lot of decks. You know, but it's like you've been working so hard to take care of yourself that now you are able to offer, you know, something to somebody else. And I'm gonna say, you know, you do have the Ace of Cups over here, and this is the external energy, so this is like what's coming your way. And then you have the Ten of Cups, right side up, right? Like just beautiful, right? And it says, you know, kind of how you're feeling from your external realm. So there is this, I'm gonna say some love, probably some, you know, yeah, love trying to find you. And I think it's gonna be coming from you feeling good about yourself, from you balancing this energy of, hey, what do I have to give? What do I have to offer? Am I ready to offer, right? I mean, you've been like taking care of yourself, but it's like now you're ready to get out there, okay? So yeah, this very much feels, I'm getting a lot of love messages here, okay? Within yourself, you have the Hanged Man reverse. So once again, it's like you've been taking that time to be within yourself, to sit with your thoughts. And I'm going to say that the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, so that's your energy showing up in your reading, right? So like you being in your power, and maybe you haven't really felt that you know, for a while, but now you're coming out strong. It's like you're waking up, you've gained new perspectives, you know how to take care of yourself, you know how to stand in your power. I love that the Hanged Man reverse shows, right? Like now it's like this figure is standing, and it feels like she's rising as well. So I'm just getting a really strong, powerful week here for you. I mean, come on, the cards don't lie, okay? And now with the Ace of Cups being reversed as far as what's coming your way, like there could be a delay in a new beginning. And like I said, it could be a romantic beginning. I'm getting a lot of lovey vibes here, okay? I'm just going to throw that out there. But this delay could be coming from, you know, you being able to navigate this, right? Like this balance of, are you taking care of yourself, right? Making sure that you're not depending on others, making sure that you are not, you know, feeling greedy, making sure that you're actually offering and putting yourself out there, that you're rising from this, you know, the Hanged Man is, you know, a little bit more isolated, chooses to be by themselves. So you being willing to kind of put yourself out there and putting willing to communicate and share your new perspectives, share the new things that you found about yourself. Now these ideas, because so this is intended to be my, you know, how the external side is affecting you, but it's still like more of, you know, what's coming. So you know, maybe you've been thinking about what the Ten of Cups means for you, right? Like what do you want in your, for emotional fulfillment, right? Like now that you can know you can take care of yourself, saying, okay, I'm willing to offer something. Maybe you have a cup of love to share with someone, and maybe that's what you've been thinking about. What is it that, you know, what is it that I want, right? So now the universe is kind of saying, well, if you want that Ten of Cups, that Ten of Cups is right around the corner, you know. So make sure that as you move forward, you are keeping in mind all those things that, you know, you've learned in your while you were taking some time to be within yourself, okay? Now with the King of Swords, this section is intended to be, you know, how you're showing up. So you are going to be communicating, or you are being asked to communicate. There might be something that you want to share, right? Like this Ace of Cups isn't going to turn right side up unless you are getting out of this Hanged Man energy of, you know, being secluded, unless you are actually communicating what it is that you want your Ten of Cups to look like, unless you are actually, you know, balancing your needs with what it is that you have to offer. But you know, with the King of Swords being here, you know, that there is this sense, you know, and I'm getting like all the positive aspects of it, like that you are moving forward thoughtfully, that you are sharing, you know, with, that you're moving forward with care, that you are using this intellect, all of these learnings to share what you have, okay? So if this isn't about love, I mean, I'm sorry, like the love messages are just rampant here, okay? I don't even know what else to do with it. But this isn't about love, right? It could just be around, you know, getting reconnected with your family, making sure that you are, you know, communicating with love. Some of you might need to, you know, hey, you know, I'm taking care of myself. Now let's go put some love out there. Maybe getting reacquainted with your loved ones. It doesn't have to be, you know, blood family. It could be your friends. It could be just your circle of people that make you feel good. All right, so that's what this week has coming up for you. Okay, so make sure that you're communicating thoughtfully and with love. Some of you just have love waiting around the corner to show up. Okay, and you know, with this 10 of cups, yeah, this could just be like a really important person. I'm gonna say, well, Ace of Cups, they might be a water sign. You're a water sign though, right? You might be meeting your match, if anything. But yeah, you do have a lot of water here. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. All right, so a lot of love coming your way this week. Okay, thank you so much, Pisces, and yeah, go reap all that love.